Welcome to the senior episode.
We decided to take this episode on the road.
Where should we go first?
I think I'm kind of hungry.
Well, what kind of food do you want?
I don't know, what is there?
Tacos?
Sure, but where?
Well, there's Las Olas, Dos Amigos.
There are too many taco places to choose from that have great Mexican food.
I think Matt and Julia just did a story on the best place to get tacos. Maybe that'll give us some ideas.
Hey Winnicott, it's time for another review on food in the Seacoast. This time we'll be reviewing burritos. Joined by Julia and Catherine, we visited Las Olas in Hampton, Dos Amigos in Portsmouth, and Chipotle in Newington. We'll be ranking these places 1 through 5 on the size of the burrito, the quality of the tortilla, how good the price was, the overall taste of the burrito, and the atmosphere of the restaurant. We started local at Las Olas. The size earned a 4, not too big but enough for a full meal. The quality earned a 3 because it was somewhat dry but held together nicely. 3 for a price, coming in at around $9. A 3 for taste, and a 4 for atmosphere because it's local and a lot of people around town see each other here, making it a friendly place to eat. Las Olas finishes with a score of 17 out of 25. Next up was Chipotle in Newington. The burrito here was massive, so it deserved a 5. The quality of the tortilla also got a 5 for a soft and fresh taste. The price here was a 2. It was the priciest on the list, coming in at around $10. Overall taste earns a 5, hands down the best tasting burrito but failed in other categories. Finally, the atmosphere got a 2 for the very minimal seating and decorations, more of a to-go place as well. Chipotle finished with a 19 out of 25. Our last stop was Dos Amigos in Portsmouth. The size of this burrito was similar to Las Olas, so it earned a 4. The tortilla quality was a 5. It held together perfectly and also didn't overwhelm the other ingredients. The price was a 3 because it wasn't as expensive as Chipotle, but around the same as Las, give or take a few cents. Overall taste earned a 4. It was my first time trying it, but I was impressed with the first bite. The atmosphere is what put this place over the top. With the cool modern design, comfortable seating, and colorful decorations, it earned a 5. This makes Dos Amigos Burritos our winner, with a score of 21 out of 25. Make sure you guys go check it out this summer. That's going to be all from me, Winnicott. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and maybe you can go out and enjoy a burrito while you're at it. For WHTV, Matt and Julia.
Wait, where's Matt?
Well, he slept in and then he was late to work, so should we go visit him?
Do we have to?
Hey, don't be mean. We've tortured him enough. He's been the only guy in this class for the past 3 trimesters.
Fine, let's go make him included.
Wow, Playland is still as popular as ever. Being here brings back so many memories.
I know. I used to spend so much time here as a kid, and now I work here.
All right, now that we have all the seniors,
Wait, did you guys hear that Aaron Brown and Stephen Wentworth did a music video together?
I know Aaron makes music, but I didn't know we made a video.
Seniors Aaron Brown and Stephen Wentworth teamed up to create a music video. Stephen did an ELO on filmmaking and teamed up with Aaron to shoot and edit one of his songs.
Cause double XL, all I'm wanting, but my location, they keeping me stuck in it. I don't know what to do, I think I've had enough.
The two shot over the course of 2 nights in Portsmouth at the music hall and some other locations nearby. The video features hand-drawn animation that was added frame by frame in post-production. Make sure to go check out the hard work put in both of these seniors.
Wow, very cool. That certainly isn't something you see every day.
I know, seeing diversity amongst our students is very cool.
Speaking of, Ladakh O'Connor just started a diversity club at our school. Didn't you and Hannah do a story on it?
We sure did. Let's check it out.
As this year comes to a close, so do ELOs. This year, Ladakh O'Connor has an extensive project focused on diversity at Winnicott. We talked to her about her preparation and what she has accomplished.
I just started a club, Diversity Student Alliance, and we pretty much just look at different historical events that have impacted us today. Most of them are based around race. Having lived in a predominantly white area my entire life and being a senior this year, I really reflected on my time in Hampton, New Hampshire. I've been like the only student of color in a classroom, and there might have been comments and things, and I was like, what's it like for students of color here? Because 91.2% of Winnicott High School is white, and I want to know what the experience is like for students of color. For my ELO, the first trimester, I pretty much just did research on like disciplinary practices for students of color and curriculum. And then second trimester, I interviewed students of color here at Winnicott, and they were amazing. It was an awesome opportunity to talk to them. Or this trimester, I pretty much just put together a panel of students, which Warrior Blocks will be listening to soon, and about their experiences here at Winnicott.
Miss Couture, who is the head of ELOs, helped Ladette create her project, and we asked her about her role.
So Ladette has done an amazing job on her extended learning opportunity. She has largely been working on her own time to make sure that she's getting everything done. She set her own plan. She, from start to finish, just developed her own list of like her timeline and her benchmarks, and she's met every single one that she set out to meet. So from start to finish, she's been really self-directed. She's had the idea, she knew how she wanted to carry it out, and she's done a really fantastic job of making sure she's met those expectations.
Our goal was just just to talk about issues that maybe just aren't discussed in classes, because it's not that much time to talk about things, and so it's just really about hearing about student perspectives. I think is really important. It is difficult, I think, because a lot of kids thought Diversity Student Alliance, like, I'm not diverse enough, but I didn't mean it that way. I meant like diversity and like thought process and perspective is what I was hoping for. Myself and 3 other students from my club, which were Bryson Walker, Matt Lambert, and Brenna Mooney, went with me, and it was at Concord, and it was called the Youth Summit, and we were put into different groups where we discussed things like drinking and driving. We talked about race and ethnicity, like opioid crisis and things like that. So it was like a wide range of stuff that students are struggling with in New Hampshire, and different ways that we can help.
Miss Bergeron also helped Ladette accomplish her goal, and we asked her about Ladette's ELO.
Ladette had come to me and was talking about some of her interests, and I kind of helped her organize some stuff. It was pretty much entirely Ladette's dream and a vision, but I was just there to kind of provide some support. Ladette's amazing. She's so driven, and she had this vision in what it would look like, and she has accomplished it, and I'm so impressed with what she did.
Because of my ELO, I've learned a lot about just students' experiences here at Winnicott, and they've been pretty much positive, which is really awesome to know. But there are a lot of little microaggressions, like things students say that are, borderline racist, and things you just shouldn't say, and that they've experienced, and they were able to, share it to me, and that was really cool just to hear.
As you can see, Ladette put in a tremendous amount of work, and she has accomplished so much this year. From WHTV, Hannah and Matt.
Look at all those flags.
Speaking of flags, did you hear about some students posting the colors at the New Hampshire State House? Students from Winnicott represented our school exceptionally well at the New Hampshire State House. Our color guard, including senior Rowan Perkins, posted colors, and Dasha Piotrowski sang the national anthem for today's opening ceremonies at the House session. This is the first time any honor guard besides the New Hampshire National Guard has been asked to do this. Our students were also recognized while standing in the Senate gallery by State Senator Tom Sherman and his fellow senators with a standing ovation.
Man, I love the wall. I spend so much time here.
I know, I have so many memories here.
Matt actually just did a story about all the seniors' favorite memories from their time at Winnicott. Let's see what they have to say.
What's up, Winnicott? It's the end of the year for seniors today, so it's time to do a reflection. First off, let's start local in the WHTV room.
I joined WHTV my second and third trimester of senior year. I've gained new skills such as working with different technology platforms and stuff like that to be able to take with me throughout college and future like careers and stuff. My favorite memory is probably torturing Matt. Being the only guy in the class, like, sorry Matt, it probably was very hard at some points, but it's also fun to torture you. I like doing all sorts of stories. My favorite ones were the ones that you could have like the most creativity with and weren't so strict to like informational, so you could have like a bunch of fun with it.
I think that I joined WHTV maybe the end of my sophomore year, beginning of my junior year, maybe. And I've just been taking it ever since then because I really enjoyed it. It was just like a really fun class to take, to spend time with people who have the same interests as you, and you can make a lot of new friends. And I also learned a lot about my personal creativity and the kind of path that I wanted my future projects to take. So I learned a lot of academic-based stuff, but I also learned a lot about myself personally. My favorite story that I ever did was the making pumpkin pie story that I did with Nadia at the beginning of this year. That one was so funny because we just messed it up so many times.
I joined WHTV my sophomore year and have been doing it since then. I learned about time management because with stories, I tend to take a really long time to edit them because I like to be a perfectionist, but with how much time you have, you really don't have a lot of time, so you really have to organize and manage your time well.
My experience with seniors is some teachers just have seniors when they are seniors, and that's not the case with me. I have students that start, sometimes as freshmen, I have them all 4 years, but a lot of times it's sophomores and throughout that. So I see them grow and evolve and become real human beings over the course of time. It's really, it's great to see that they're coming to the point where they're now ready to move on. The students I have tend to be more larger than life sometimes, and maybe that's the nature of a kind of a video production sort of thing here. And I think that will really carry most of them forward in life in really good ways.
Next up, let's head to the lunchroom and find out what other seniors think is their favorite memory here at Winnicott.
My favorite high school memory is playing the extra game sophomore year in the playoffs.
Trying to watch Will Thompson make his whizzer in physics.
I have a lot of good ones from wall ball back in the day. Matt, you know what I'm talking about?
One of my favorite memories from high school was drinking a science experiment and then going to the principal's office my freshman year. But I did it for $15 and I got the $15 thanks to Lauren Roughstitch.
Winning a state championship and making a movie at the barn.
The barn.
My first day of Kevin Fleming's class when I realized the ride was about to go on.
My favorite high school memory, this is going to be really soft, but was watching everyone I've grown up with actually grow up and figure out what they want to do for the rest of their lives and kind of, I guess, like go in our separate directions, but knowing that they're going to succeed and do great things. So that's probably my favorite high school memory.
Last but certainly not least, let's take a trip down memory lane to 4 years ago when we were all freshmen.
I'm most excited for freshman year is the electives I chose.
What I'm most excited for at Winnicott High School is chilling with my friends, going to all the football games, and maybe kicking some butt in my own sports.
I'm nervous for finals and SATs.
I'm most excited for going to the football games.
I'm excited for my 6th block Pilates class. It's going to be great.
I'm most excited to play on the Winnicott football team.
I'm most excited for the pep rallies.
I'm excited to get to know more people and make more friends.
I'm excited to meet new people.
I am excited to graduate.
I'm so excited for Winnicott because it gives us a new chance to meet other people. You know, many other people from new towns that really just need an introduction.
Well, guys, that was a great look on the past 4 years of our Winnicott journey. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great Friday.
Wow, that was so fun to watch.
And what a better way to end our senior episode than with some senior memories.
This is one last goodbye, Winnicott. We hope you have a great rest of the school year and a great rest of high school.
For the last time, signing off, Sophie,
Maddie,
Katie, Catherine, and Matt. Look at Will Thompson. Literally.
A huge shout out to Will Thompson for really just making this year possible.
Hannah and someone else. I have to figure out.
Bless you.